The topic today says how to be happy, and we are going to be looking at the graph of happiness. And at the end, I want to believe that this I'll be able to explain so that you understand this graph and also something we call the alignment test. The alignment test. Happiness is something that is generated from within. You generate it from within. You don't contract it outside. It's not something that comes from the external factors. Do you understand? It's something that you generate from within. And when we say happiness, it means you are satisfied. It means you are fulfilled. It means you are pleased with yourself. Do you understand? So many people are not happy because they believe that their happiness is something that comes from the external factors, from the things that happen in the economy, from the things that happen around their environments. Meanwhile, true happiness is generated from within. So I want to quickly explain the graph of happiness, and this apply more to those, especially those who set goals. Why are you not happy? Why are you lagging behind most of the time? Why do you look gloomy most times? It is majorly because of one thing. I call it alignment tests. You may need to come up with this test, and at the end, just like I said, you will understand better. So on this side, we have level 1 to 7, and this level 1 to 7 represents your action, it represents your efforts, it represents your behavior, and it represents your habits. Do you understand? Action, efforts, behavior, habits. And on this side, we have no goals, small goals, average goals, big goals, then we have the massive goals. So we have some people, they have no goals and they are not doing anything, they are not putting in any effort, so they are here. But they are happy. Why? Because they don't have any goals. So you can see them on the alignment line, they are here because they are at level 1 and they don't have any goals. Do you understand? Why you see somebody who has massive goals, but is not ready to put in the work. So before you know it, the person is where? Is here. So, and your goal is to come here. Your goal is to come here. Do you understand? Is to be here on the alignment line. Is to be here. So when you have massive goals, you have entered into a new year, for instance, or you have entered into a new quarter, and your goal is so massive, or you have big goals. Let's say you have big goals, but you are not ready to put in the effort. You are not ready to put it to commit any action. Then eventually you will not be happy, because the goal of being happy is when you want to be aligned. Sorry, I meant to say is for what you say to tally with what you do. Which means when you say you are going to do something, you want to achieve something, are you ready to put in the efforts? Are you ready to put in the action, the necessary action? Are you ready to be committed to it? That is the question. So when you are committed, when you put in the work, before you know it, you are happy with yourself because you are aligned. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are aligned. So for you to be happy, it means your action is aligned with your goals. And that is why you need to carry out this alignment test every time. Do you understand? For instance, some people, they have high work ethic. They put in effort, they put in actions, but they don't have any goals. So eventually, because they are here, no goals, but they are working. Their work ethic is at level 7. You can see they are far from the alignment line. Why? Because they are putting in the effort, they work so hard, but they don't have any concrete goal they want to achieve. So that is why it is important. You are watching and you are the type that puts in the work. You put in so much hard work. You are dissipating energy, but that energy is not translating to any result. This may be the reason, because you don't have any goals. You don't have any goal tied to it. So you may need to come up with a goal, because it is easier to help those who are on this side, who put in their efforts but they don't have any goals. So the way to help them is set goals. And eventually, just because your work ethic is already at the high level, you'll be able to match your goals. But some people, they have massive goals, they have big goals, but they can't put in the effort. It is somehow difficult to help them because they need to increase their work ethic and they are lazy. So you find it that you can't help them. You advise them today, by the time you see them in the next 3 months, they are still on the same spot. Why? Because they have audacious goals, but they can't put in the work. They can't match They walk with the audacious goals that they have set for themselves. Even as you have entered into a new year, many people will set audacious goals, but they can't put in the effort. They can't put in the work ethic. They can't be committed to bring about that goals they have set, the results. Do you understand? So when you set the goals, for you to be happy, you need to make sure that you put in the required effort. When you put in the required effort, you are happy. I will cite an exact example. Let's say your goal is average, is at the average level. This is it. Is at the average level. But the person is, let's say 3.5 work, is putting in 3.5. You can see this person will be happy. Why? Because he's aligned. Do you understand? He's aligned. He's aligned because his goals are average. Yet he's putting in minimal effort. Maybe he's working 6 hours a day or 7 hours a day. Why? Because his goals are average. But many people you see, they have massive goals, but they are lazy. They can't put in the work. They can't put in the mental work. They can't put in the smart work. They can't even put in the hard work. So that's why they are not happy. That's why you are not happy. So can you be committed that when you have big goals, when you have audacious goals, massive goals, you are ready to put in the required effort, the required commitments? And I quickly want to cite an example of goals that people set, and what is it? What action must you take so that you can generate that result, so that you can be happy? For instance, if you are a content creator, or maybe you have a business and you are expect to gain visibility, you want people to know you. How do you do it? What are the things that you have to do? You have to create valuable content. Create valuable content. And number 2, you post the content, because there are some people, they only create content but they don't post it. The question is, if you don't post it, how will people know you? How will the audience know you? How will your target audience, how will they get to know about you? So you want to gain visibility. Some are not creating content at all. Some are even creating, but they are not posting. So you can see that you need these two. So when you are not doing these two, you will not be happy, because your goal is to gain visibility, but you are not putting in the required effort, the required work, so that you can achieve this goal, which is to gain visibility. I hope you understand that. So what is the second one? Is increase your revenue. Maybe you are a business person, you are a businessman, you want to increase your revenue. What are the actions to take? What are the things to do so that you can be happy? The question is, are you prospecting? Prospecting to new clients, prospecting to new audience? Are you advertising? Are you spending on adverts? You want to increase your revenue, but you are not ready to spend on ads. How possible is that? That is the question. You are not ready to prospect. How will people know about your business? How will you increase your revenue? You can see what I'm talking about. Alignment. When you set goals and you put in the required action, you put in the required commitment, you will be fulfilled, you will be satisfied, you will be pleased with yourself. That's what we are talking about. Do you understand? For instance, the third one is relationship with God. Your desire is to have a robust relationship, quality relationship with God. But you are not ready to pray, you are not ready to study God's word. How on earth will you achieve that? So eventually you find yourself, you are gloomy all the time, because there is a part of you that wants to know God. And there's a part of you that is lazy, that is not ready to study the word of God, that is not ready to pray. So when you are not putting in the action, you will definitely be gloomy, you will definitely be sad. Why? Because for you to be happy, you need to be aligned. Alignment means to align your actions with your goals. When these are aligned, sincerely, you will be happy. You will be fired up. You will not wake up being lethargic. You will wake up enthusiastic. Do you understand? That is the reason for happiness. I'm showing you a completely different way you have not had before today. How to be happy. Happy each day. Happy every day. That even when you feel like your mood is not so good, you can change it. Why? By putting in the required action. Love your spouse. Somebody may say, I want to love my spouse more. But the question is, are you ready to spend more time with her? You want to love your spouse more, but you are not giving her time as a man. How possible is that? Women need quality time. They need you to spend time with them. When you give time, it shows you love them. It's not about just money. Some money, that is part. Don't forget. Do you understand? But give time. Are you ready to read relationship books? Read books on relationship so that you can know how the female structure is or how the masculine structure is. What is the temperaments? Read on relationship so that you can understand your spouse better. By understanding, you will love her better. Your goal is to improve your fitness, but you are not ready to exercise. You will be sad. Don't deceive yourself. You are not ready to eat right. You need to eat right for you to be fit, for you to improve your fitness. So when you want to improve your fitness, that is your goal. That is what you are yearning for. That is your desire. Then you must be ready to exercise. You must be ready to eat right. What about the aspect of improving your finance? You want to improve your finance, but you are not ready to save. You are not ready to invest. How on earth will you improve your finance, sir? You are not ready to increase your income. How on earth are you going to be fulfilled? How on earth are you going to be happy? I hope I'm making sense to you. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. That you need to align your goals with your action. You need to align your goals with your habits. For you to improve your finance, you need to save, you need to invest, you need to work on your cash flow, you need to work on your expenses so that Parkinson law does not catch up with your income. This gives you fulfillment. The aspect of saving alone gives you fulfillment. It means you are disciplined. You want to lose weight. That is your goal. But you are not ready to ignore junks. You still want to be eating junks. Eating junk food, and you still eat late at night, and you said you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to lose weight. Just let me put it that way. Don't let me use any derogatory word. Do you understand? The moment you can align your goals with your actions, when what you say aligns with what you do, sincerely you'll be happy. I'm telling you, that is the graph of happiness. For you to be happy in life, for you to wake up every day and be happy. Happiness is from within. It is not external. It is not what is happening to you. What is happening to you, it's only 10%. How you react to it is 90%. 90% is from within. Do you understand? So it's not the situation in the economy. It's about you. Do you understand? So that is my core message for you today, is for you to align your goals with your actions. Do you understand? So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do by subscribing to this channel, by clicking on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we release a new content. Do you understand? And please share this message, share this video with anybody whom you think this video is going to help. And don't forget, if this video has helped you, click on the like button. So we meet in our next video. Stay blessed. Thank you.